Thank you for joining me for another video, guys. Just out here trying to get a few things accomplished, hanging out with the cows. J and B are out here with me, if you guys remember. Riri, our calf, has been sold and gone now. That is now the Saturday of the same week. She was picked up this Monday. And so, yeah, just the two of them now, and they're wasting my money. But anyway, purpose of today's video is I was coming out here. I need to get some hay. Some new, you can see trailer's empty, so I need to make that run to go get some hay again. But I need some new lights on my trailer, and the thing about it is I've purchased lights a while ago. Like, I'll show you guys the packaging. Like, I purchased these lights, they're all banged up, but I purchased these lights probably a year ago now, and I've just haven't gotten around to actually putting them on the trailer. With this trailer, the lights sit really low to the ground, so anytime you come in contact or near the ground, they tend to scrape. You can see it's even bent where it mounts at. That's where they mount. And kind of the same thing on this side, and so they oftentimes scrape off. It's not my first time replacing them by far, but yeah, just now finally getting around to it, because I do get nervous, and it's not the safest thing in the world to do, to be driving without any lights. You can't properly signal or inform drivers behind you that you're slowing down. Just not cool. And so yeah, I want to get that taken care of today. But in the doing, found out my problem was a little bit deeper than I initially anticipated. So of course the lights broke. Here's the old housing or old assembly of the previous light, and then I noticed I had some cracking in my wires. Thought it was okay. I thought and was like, okay, I could, cut that and fix it up. And then went even lower and saw that I had, rot and wires exposed, copper exposed down here as well. And so this is a junction box right here. So I'm gonna take these screws out, remove all that, and try to run some wire. I had a trailer wire extender, a flat floor extender in my truck, and so I'm just gonna cut the ends off and cut me some line. Not very much, obviously. You can see a couple inches. Cut it off and just replace the wire leading up to these new ends on the new lights. But yeah, not really something hard. It's all color coded. The wires, I mean. And so there does seem to be an extra wire here, which is this orange one, but we'll figure out where it goes, or if I need it on this new housing or this new lighting, because it actually only has 2 wires that come out, so I might not need it. We'll see how that goes, but I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. So the previous bolt on there pretty tight, or previous nut. So I'm going to use this Deepcrete. It's a penetrant oil and a lubricant to help me out with the nuts. Just to make it a little easier. I'm only going to spray this back side because I don't want to make the front harder for me to grip with my vice grips. broke, I'll take that too. I don't think so, because I'm not getting anything from the trailer. But we tried, didn't we? Hey guys, just thought I'd check back in. It's actually now Sunday, but I was able to get the trailer and go get some hay. I'm actually just now making it back to the farm. You can still hear my truck running and everything. I'm just now getting kind of the trailer parked, and I almost had a flawless trip. I would say the last quarter of a mile home, like almost literally, not even. I'd even say an eighth of a mile from the house, like right down the street. I have a blowout. And so thank goodness we were so close to home, or I was so close to home. I went by myself, but thank goodness I was so close to home. But yeah, made it back, got it parked. It took a little bit more maneuvering than usual because of that bum leg, so to speak, but was able to get it in. Cows I guess noticed all my commotion and backing in and came over to be curious. And then the goats are over there maxing and relaxing. And I don't see Sophie, she's probably in her house. But yeah, I didn't close out the video, and I was thinking, nor did I update you guys on the trailer. I never got the lights to work. Probably gonna have to do some work on the plug end, which is another reason I waited until another day, so Sunday today, until going just so I can go midday and get back, because those lights aren't working. But at least I got the lights on there so they can at least act as reflectors. And thank goodness we made it back. So yeah, so now I got to figure out what's going on with my lights, as well as replace my tire. If you guys remember from previous videos over the summer, I actually replaced both tires on the other side, opposite side of the trailer, so it's only naturally right this time that I changed the tires on this side as well. But yeah, guys, was able to get the hay, got back in one piece. I don't got too much going on around the farm today. I'm hoping to be able to cut this tree if time permits, which it should. Hoping to cut this tree right here. We had I don't necessarily call it a snowstorm, but we had some snow come like a week or so ago and brought some heavy rains with it. Some heavy winds with it, excuse me, and snapped this tree. So I want to cut it, and I actually think a few of these are dead, maybe even all of them. That one's still green, but the rest of these are questionable. And so yeah, I want to get that cleaned up and cleared out and even stacked over here with the rest of my stuff. That's another tree that I cut intentionally when we were having our water ran to the house. I will say that is a part of the journey that I'm sure we'll talk about later, but I didn't really record, nor have we discussed at this point. But when we had to get our water plumbed to our home, we were always under the impression that there was a water meter on our property. When it was time to actually tap it or get it connected, we discovered that there was not one. And so that was a real hurdle to overcome from several different reasons. And we ended up having to trench out, trench out, like if you can see that rise right there, that's where they dug, but trenched out all of this, which is why it's so muddy over here now, because I actually was able to drive on this previously without issue, but after they dug it up, to plumb in our water meter, yeah. But I said that to say, I don't recall. But yeah, that was something that was a big delay, and that's right around that time that stopped kind of recording so much for the channel. And the reason was we just so wrapped around that and what that was going to look like, because in order to run a new one, we were going to have to cut into the street, get a permit to do that, block off the street, and so many other things. But yeah, Beyonce is moving at me. But that's a story for another time. Like I said, that is kind of where we fell off on recording, and one of the reasons we did, we were kind of in that midnight hour faced with a lot of challenges getting the house secure and able for us to move in. But yeah, got the hay, we got back. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can't get this tree cleaned up and see what else I can do around the farm. If there's something else interesting happen, I'll pop back on. But if not, appreciate you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.